exhale, inhale, exhale. You got your best friend here. He might act up tonight, unusual, y'all, because I'm in the building.
Oh, you know I'm act up. You know I'm act up, yeah.
And his Eagles going to the Super Bowl.
And guess what? I'm too excited right now. I'm too excited to see I gotta get my chain straight because we can see it.
I'm so done.
We in a pack.
I helped them out today, y'all. I helped them out. I've been busy with film school, so unfortunately, I can't be his personal cinematographer 24/7.
So sometimes you're gonna see great work. Sometimes you're gonna see just okay work. But the sound will always be amazing.
The sound will always be good.
And I'm gonna keep busting you upside the head with it. Pause. I'm gonna keep these podcasts spinning for you.
It's a little crooked. You like it to the side?
Yeah, I like it to the side.
Okay.
It hurts. It's definitely hurt season. It's definitely hurt season.
It is definitely hurt season. I love me some Hurts. He's amazing. What he did for these Eagles, he deserved all his little nicknames and his T-shirts. I support. I'm a Hurts fan. I'm still a Saints fan to the death of me. I bleed black and gold, but I'm a Hurts fan. I'm impressed. Brother, I'm impressed. And I don't get impressed often.
He did amazing.
Him, A.J. Brown,
Two guys on our shirts right here. This is my favorite shirt. I love this shirt. Two of my favorite guys. Yeah, I know I gotta get me a Schmidt shirt too. Schmidt was amazing.
It was some...
You ain't catch that today, Schmidt, but that was amazing.
You still look amazing.
Look, that's what Smith said. Hurry up, get to the line, get to the line, get to the line. Hurry up, I didn't catch that thing. And that was our first scoring drive.
The funniest is this one.
You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in.
He's the funniest in the world.
To the hottest podcast with your host, Big Holla.
But look, man, it's time to get to it. Look, man, we back. We back again. And we get to talk to the G's and my OGs about my favorite team. The NFC Conference Champions, Philadelphia Eagles.
Amazing work, guys.
I've been going ham.
I was gonna catch a heart attack today.
She had to come and just...
I have footage. I'll insert it. Dead ass. I had to put my hand on his heart and tell him to breathe, because I didn't know what was next. It was getting crazy.
Look, the Eagles beat up on the 49ers 31-7. 31-7. Y'all told us that we had something to be worried about. Y'all told us that we wasn't good enough. Y'all been saying it all year. Y'all put a 49er shirt on Rocky.
Ooh.
And let me tell you something. That's a fun fact about this, right? I'm going to tell you a fun fact about this. Every team, the last 3 teams that did that got blown out and only was able to score 7 points. That's a fun fact. That's a fun fact. Stop. Y'all ain't learned yet? Stop putting shirts and whack apparel on Rocky, on the statue. Don't do that. You learn now. Like how Kevin Hart said, you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. Don't do that. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. But look, we about to get into this podcast, man. We about to go in because I'm super amped up. I'm turned up to the max, and I don't know how to chill. I got zero chill. If I was in Philly right now, I would
probably be one of them motherfuckers climbing the pole.
Grease the poles. Grease the poles. And they still climb the poles. They still climb the poles and took the damn lights apart. They still did it. They still climbed establishments. They still did it. You can grease the poles. You can do what we want.
I'm sorry.
How do you feel about this? This is a question for you.
What's that? What's that?
How do you feel, the first time in history, how do you feel to see 2 black quarterbacks playing in the Super Bowl? How do you feel about that? The first time in history.
It gives me chills, and it's inspiring for a mother who's raising a young black possible NFL star one day, it gives me chills knowing that what's capable and what's to come.
It's crazy.
The possibilities are endless.
2 black quarterbacks.
This the type of shit that Kaepernick stood for.
Yeah, exactly. He took that
It's
knee
crazy.
for it.
It's crazy.
But that's crazy. The first time in history, 2 black quarterbacks.
Wow.
I mean, like there's no racist. That's just amazing to see what black men can do in this league, in this world.
And it's Black History Month.
Yep. Facts. What a way to kick off the NFL.
That's funny.
On Black History
It's
Month,
Black
2 black
History
quarterbacks
Month.
going to the league.
That part.
So as y'all know, I know you already know, the Eagles will be facing Kansas City in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. I think it's February 13th. On the TV, it said that it was February 29th, so I really got to fact check that. I think it's February 13th, but I'm a fact check. We're gonna see. I'm gonna really find out what's the real deal on that, because I did see on the TV that it said like February 29th, but I think the Super Bowl.
You sure
is
that
on
wasn't a
February
broadcast
13th.
era?
That's what I'm
Things
saying.
happen
It might have been.
fast.
It might have been. I catch everything. I catch it all. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Got to catch them all ass.
like
Calm down.
like Ashton.
See how Philly fans act? See how they act, y'all.
We real technical, man. And we know football. Obviously, we know football. I could tell. I've been podcasting all year, man. This team has been great. This team has been playing amazing all year. And, a lot of times we did not get the respect that we deserve, but we've been winning.
Facts.
That defense played amazing today. Hassan Reddick. Let's talk about Hassan Reddick. Hassan. Boy, he be chomping at the bit. That boy crazy, man. He was putting pressure on Purdy early in the game. I'm talking about he had Purdy on his pocket. I said that on my last podcast that he was going to put Purdy down. He put Purdy down instant.
How was he purring? How were... I'm going to insert some footage, y'all.
Of what?
Of you purring.
Purring?
Here, Purdy. I heard that shit.
Yeah, Purdy. Hey.
Oh, God.
This how they was, though. It was like, they was like sharks in the water and they smell blood. You see, 49ers got them red jerseys. So my dogs smell blood. You know what I mean? They was feasting. That's
crazy.
Yo, first, Javon Hargrave, he really got the game going too. But this whole defensive line, the linebackers played well. These corners always play well. The safeties play well. Maddox played well. Maddox kind of took Kittle out the game a lot. That was a big concern for us, is we had to make sure we took Kittle out the game. But Maddox came back, after being injured since, I think, week 17 or week 16, Maddox got hurt. He came back today. This was his first game back. He played amazing. This defense was everything. So another thing I want to bring up real quick, man, because this is important to me, because in the beginning of the season and a lot of the podcasts early on in the season and some in the middle of the season, I'm gonna be 100%. I was giving John Gannon a hard time, But to be honest, we really got to give John Gannon his flowers, because the John Gannon, defensive coordinator of this team, he is very good. This defense was one of the top defenses in the league.
Yeah, he did his thing with them boys.
He had multiple players over 10 plus sacks this year.
Or should I say he did his thing with the men?
Yeah.
Because they handle business like
good.
grown men today.
They look real good.
They were impressive.
And then what?
My favorite part about the whole game was the fact that when Hurts got hit and he took that hard hit.
Ooh, it was a big one.
It was big, right?
He stayed down a second.
But I thought that, I didn't think, because I know him, knowing how stubborn he is and how motivated he is and how he said he ain't hungry, he's starving. I knew he wasn't going to step out the game. But TJ was like, watch they take him out the game. Watch they take him out the game. Watch they eject him. Watch they sit him down. And when we look back, he's still in the game.
He ran the next play.
And kept going. Yeah, it was several.
It's good.
The moment, in that moment, in that moment, as a cinematographer, I saw that the cameraman went and got that close up of his face, and he was sitting there with that like damn near half smirk, and he was like straight face as fuck. But in his head, like you saw his head bobbing. In that moment when he knew he solidified them going to the Super Bowl, he started relaxing all the way.
I remember that. I remember you said it too. Like, yo, look at that picture. He just like, it was like a sigh of relief. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I did it for my team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was a big sigh of relief. And it's like a weight was lifted off his back.
yes.
And I never saw him so stunned that he couldn't even communicate with the analyst that was asking the
At
question.
the end of the game?
Yeah. He was in such a shock. This black man shocked himself so damn hard that he couldn't even answer none of old boy questions.
No.
We could run back the tape. He didn't answer not
I didn't.
one.
I gotta go back and see that because he
Not
was watching
one.
the time. He didn't.
I'm sitting here rolling.
And Jalen
I'm yelling. I'm
usually
like, yo, Jalen ain't saying shit. Jalen ain't saying nothing. He had nothing to say. He was shocked. Y'all, I've never seen shock on a person like that. And he literally was like, holy shit, I did it.
He was ready to smoke that fat stogie back, back in the locker room. He's like, I can't wait to get that victory stogie.
Oh, I've never seen shock like that. He didn't answer not one question. He deflected and he was just like, this is all about the city. This is all about the people. This is about,
It's time to enjoy the moment. It's time to enjoy the moment. This was a moment that you don't see a lot. A lot of people, a lot of teams, they never seen this.
Yeah.
Because it sometimes, like, a lot of teams have not won shit in 30 years. I'm not gonna say no names. Everybody know what I'm talking about.
But they don't have MVP.
Finalist quarterbacks, they don't.
Exactly.
They don't.
And the way that boy played today, I feel like he played MVP worthy.
I mean, I think we can all take a page out of Jalen's book and work a little harder.
Yeah.
He motivated me to continue working hard as hell.
He got me on this podcast.
Yes. He got us. Man, look, when we found out we wasn't going to see Jalen on Christmas Eve. I was being selfish because I wanted to see him so bad.
That was the only reason why I said yes.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, we ain't going to see Jalen. We got to go see this guy. But look, man, Jalen did wonders for this team. Howie did wonders for this team by putting the talent around Jalen. I really can't ask for much more as a fan. Win or lose next week, which I feel comfortable that we will win. And one reason I feel that way is because Patty is hurt, but he does have 2 weeks. But it's gonna be a good game. But
that's gonna be a good game.
But I still feel like we can get the win.
I feel like he's starving just enough to do what needs to be done. That's MVP. They need to get that man his MVP. The way he played today, relentless.
Look, man.
I know y'all saw it. We all saw it.
Everybody had to see that.
I know y'all saw it. You couldn't not see it. Even as busy as I was, I still ended up in front of the television watching him play.
Yep.
I was working out and I had to stop what I was doing to see. I made you move.
Move to the right. Move to the right.
Get out of my way.
And this is a Saints fan, but that's how a lot of people are, yo. They be like, yo, I'm not an Eagle fan, but I like Jalen because especially a lot of people in Texas and because he played in Oklahoma, so a lot of people got to witness him playing, and they was like, man, this kid is really good. Even though he wasn't the Jalen he is today, but they've seen the potential in him. So it's a lot of people who like Jalen. Who might not necessarily like the Eagles because people hate our team and they hate us as fans. When everybody, I
don't hate the Eagles or hate Eagles as fans.
I'm just talking about a lot of people. They don't like the Philadelphia Eagles and their fans. They think we're obnoxious.
Y'all are. Y'all are.
They get mad at us. They say we burn down the city. That we do
y'all
all this
do.
Stuff. Yeah,
who burns down their own city?
But that's not every Philadelphia fan. Is what we want to let everybody know. It is some people that's probably
and they should
stop. Don't have it all. Yeah,
the crackheads is doing enough.
They be having those.
Let the city be.
They be having those 40s N-Bing with the skirt on them. You know what I'm saying? That's why they be out there tripping. They be drinking that Wild Irish Rose. Then we see somebody cracking up.
We
We see somebody cracking that Wild Irish Rose.
We showed did.
I was like, at the
oh.
tailgate today, somebody was on TV cracking up some Wild Irish Rose. Dog, where's you at with it? Where's you at with it? Why is you drinking that?
That was funny. Handing it out to all the people. But I love it. I love when y'all celebrate, responsible. But when they be trying to burn the damn city down, I be like, they need to stop. That's just so reckless.
So do you think that I'm a little bit crazy?
Oh, are you?
When I watch these games?
Absolutely. I'm gonna insert some footage because if I describe it to y'all, y'all can't believe me. You have to see it for yourself in order to understand what I see through my eyes while these games are in progress.
Oh, shit. You ready? You recording?
Mm-hmm. I'm cracking up. I'm talking about he going full face down to the ground in the air, gorilla style, yelling, banging on his chest, damn near about to run through the wall, running in circles. He was going so crazy that our little multi-poo was...
He was matching the energy.
Everywhere.
Look,
everywhere.
I'm gonna tell you right
he
now.
Was losing it.
My little multi-poo is an Eagle fan itself. I'm talking about while I was jumping up going ham, my little multi-poo was like... You're a little Eagle fan.
You keep telling him that.
He believes it.
Okay.
He does. Me and him have a special connection.
You're funny.
So how do you feel, while we on the topic of fans, how do you feel about what we seen from the fans that was at the game today? I feel like they was just extremely rowdy. They did a great job by being that extra player on the field, by making sure it was tough to even get the play out to the quarterback. It was a lot of times we seen, I think it was Josh Johnson,
and they couldn't hear.
Yeah.
It was the crowd was perfect. Mm-hmm. It was perfect. It was like ASMR. Mm-hmm. As an Eagles fan, it was like ASMR, just listening to the roar. Like you can tell they kept having to mute it. Mm-hmm. You can tell it was on mute. Somebody had that button on mute, or they had them DBs real low. But every time they let that thing go, every time the ref had something to say, you hear the crowd in the back like, So I know they couldn't hear anything. But they did amazing getting the plays out. They did amazing. They knew exactly what to do. Wow. And it's sad that, all the unfortunate, things happen in the game, with those quarterbacks. But damn. Damn, that's like a bad voodoo. That's like bad juju. Like,
Jalen
did you see what I saw?
Oh, I seen it.
Even if he was at his best, he still could not go up against Jalen. Mm-hmm. And I said that prior to the game, but when Sean Payton and all them talkers, no.
Pundits.
No. Do y'all see the same person we see? Like, are y'all looking at the same quarterback grow every damn week? Are y'all seeing the progress here? Because as the outsider looking in, every week he look amazing.
I mean,
every week he look different.
She got to watch every game with me. He do.
Every week he look different.
And that's crazy because it's like we can win doing anything. If we got to run the ball, which we did a lot today, because Jalen did not play his best ball with throwing today, but he was able to still run, when the throw wasn't working. And Dame said this too when I was talking to him. Shout out to Dame. He was like, yo, I have seen them win every way. Mm-hmm. If it's running the ball, they've won.
He adapts.
If it's passing the ball, they won.
He's like a foster child. Yeah. He adapts in his environment and he thrives. Regardless.
That's nuts, yo.
Regardless.
That's bananas.
Oh, running ain't working? Okay, I'm going to throw. Throwing ain't working?
Right.
Okay, I got this person hurt. Okay, I can't use this side. This person weak on this side. We're going to go to this side. It's the way he adapts for me.
It's crazy. It's hurt season.
And y'all know, as busy as my ass be, I do not be having time to sit there and watch football because all my homework due on Sundays. Mm-hmm. And I can't do both because I'm too in tune to how greatness is unfolding on television. So, and I'm looking at the camera work. I'm looking at the lighting. I'm astonished. It's so hard being a Full Sail student, knowing that half of our graduates are down there on that field, and I can't do both. I can't sit in class doing my homework. So it's so hard. So for me to sit there and watch Jalen, and I don't have attention span to sit there and watch nothing for too long. That speaks volumes.
That man played amazing. And like I said, he didn't play his best ball, but he found a way to win.
He found a way.
He found a way to win.
He just was like...
And then we can't complain because he blew him the hell out. We blew him out. Blew him out the water.
This don't work. Let's go with this.
Yeah, we not passing well, you know.
Oh, well, let's do it something else.
Hey, two touchdowns for Miles Sanders. A touchdown for Boston Scott. Gainwell looked amazing. We got running backs out the wazoo. We got a stable of running backs. Do y'all even notice that? Like, them running backs played amazing.
Yes, coach.
Yes, Howie.
Yes, Howie.
Yeah, it's Howie Vision. Jesus Christ, man. That shit is crazy.
The pigs.
But I want to bring up something, man, because this is how I feel. I felt like that was the best defense that we gonna see all year. And we I'm gonna be honest, early on, that defense was amazing. That defense is what it is. It's a good defense, but that they just wasn't ready. They just couldn't keep up with the speed and the power that the Eagles coming with. You know, Bosa played well, but we really put Bosa was on ice today. We got Lane Johnson over there. We got Isaac Seumalo. Our offensive line is the best. We the best. We the best. And everybody's like, oh, y'all should be scared of Nick Bosa. Y'all should be scared of, Greenlaw with the dude trying to punch the ball, getting all aggressive.
Wow, that was just a bit much. Like, you mad or you fucking mad?
Man, look.
He was mad.
I don't never hate on nobody's bread, but I hope you get a big ass fine. Look, and I'm gonna just keep it 100 because I don't care. I say what I want.
That was like the worst sportsmanship. And as athletes, we all know you don't do that type of stuff. No. Especially not in Philly.
And you already know that whole game, even with that Kayvon Wallace play where Trent Williams just took him and just body slammed him, like, I was like, dog, I'd have been mad too. Like I told you, I'm like, dog, you just threw me like
I'm getting up and punching him in the face too.
You just threw me like I'm a little bitch.
Fuck you mean? When he did that shit, I said, I would have did the same exact thing. I might caught him with a 2.
He was bugging.
Fuck you thought this was?
But did you see how he threw him?
He did. He was like a damn rag dog. Like all the life in his body was gone.
Don't touch my dog like that.
I don't know if old boy did a great job acting for the camera, so he get that nice old boy get ejected, but I don't know what. You think he just
no.
He is big.
That's a big guy.
Big.
He grabbed him by his neck and he grabbed him like by his waist paws. I don't know. He was like, his body was in the air flying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, dog, I'm trying to kill that man.
I ain't like that.
But that was on offense, But still, I think that was the best defense that we're gonna see. I feel like Kansas City don't have a better defense than the Niners. So it's gonna be a good game, but I still think that we can expose that defense. I mean,
They won that game by the hair on their chin. We all was watching that shit, what Mahomes had to do.
I don't think
they won that game barely. Barely. So to go up against the Eagles, we shall see, right? In 2 weeks, we shall see.
We shall.
But I don't think they ready.
Yep.
That's just my opinion,
I don't think they're ready either.
I don't think they're ready.
It's going to be a good one. It'll give Mahomes some time to rest. But at the same time, we about to feast. The Eagles like to feast. That defense like to feast. And I can't wait for 2 weeks. But look, man, we can't stay here and talk to y'all all night. So we gonna get up out of here. But this podcast right here was the best. I gotta have my better half with me. Because I'm good by myself, but I'm better with ya. You know what I mean?
Fun.
Yeah. And we're going to start podcasting, not about sports. We're going to go back to podcasting because we are podcasters. We do this.
Yeah. We just being busy, shooting commercials and whatever.
Yeah. I told you my life like a movie. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. And I wish I could sit here and do sports podcasts because I can do it. I'll do it all day.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, but
we watch enough of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Every television on Echo, you know.
Yep.
Tablets, phones, you know.
But look, man, shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Y'all did amazing. I am super proud to be an Eagle fan. I'm super proud to be born and raised in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like content like this, you know what I mean? I need you to do me a favor. I need you to like. I need you to comment. I need you to hit that subscribe button so you never miss this work. But Hada and Pebbles, we out of here tonight. See you next time.
Guys.